Welcome to Art Science Camp Day 1. Color, texture, and animals at the beach. We'll learn about the living things, the non-living things, and all the colors in the beach habitat. Let's make sure you have everything you need. Pause the video and ask a grown-up for help when needed. Ready, set, let's go!
Virtual campers, I've been counting down the weeks. The Growing Up Art and Science Camp is officially in session. I'm Miss Carmen, your instructor for the next 4 days. This is one of our fellow campers, Addison. Want to say hi, Addie? Hey. This is our amphibian friend, Tommy, spelled with an M, and Connor will be joining us later in the week. It's an exciting time because the weather is warming up, so outside activities will begin. We are planning a trip to the beach. Who do you think is the most excited about the beach?
Me and him.
Oh, you and Tommy. Well, Tommy is excited because he's never been to the beach because he lives at a pond nearby where he has plenty of grasshoppers, ants, and beetles to eat. He also likes the fresh water where he and his family can thrive. He doesn't go far from his natural habitat, the place that has everything he needs to survive, like food, water, and shelter. Humans have the luxury of making many different places their home. If a habitat doesn't have everything we need to survive, then we can bring resources in from other places if we'd like to. Tommy has to bring things he needs to the beach in order for him to be comfortable enough to have fun. Oh, he's already packed the beach bag. Oh, and he is going to gather more things. Well, let's take a look, Addison, and see what Tommy has in his bag. All right.
Sandals.
So these are sandals. And what color is it?
Yellow.
Ooh, that's orange. Let's see what else is inside. Oh no, this is a green sweater. Does a sweater belong at the beach in the warm weather? No way. We're going to have to teach Tommy about the beach. Then we have some red sunshades. That's perfect for the beach. It'll protect our eyes. Oh, those were goggles?
Yes.
They do look very similar to goggles. A blue, what is this?
A scarf?
Oh, no way.
Let's take these out.
We have to take those out. A blue scarf? Tommy, you don't need a scarf at the beach.
That's silly.
Oh, no. Here's another thing.
No.
A purple toboggan.
Silly.
And he got this one perfectly
Yes.
right. Yes, a yellow tank top. That matches my shirt.
What?
Yeah. All right.
That was cool.
Yes. So now we know Tommy can take the orange sandals, the yellow tank top, and the red sunshades that look like goggles. All right, so we're going to put these things, the hat, the sweater, and the scarf are going to go in the cool weather category. Now we know that the weather can be warm or cool, but did you know that colors can be too? Taking a trip to the beach can teach you a lot about the art elements of color and texture. Take a look at the colors of the items in Tommy's bag. The items for cool weather are green, blue, and purple. The items in the warm weather section are red, orange, and yellow. So these are the cool colors and these are your warm colors. In the wintertime, we like to be comfy and cozy in our homes, relaxing by the fire. In artwork, you can use cool colors, green, blue, and purple, to make your viewer feel calm and relaxed. In the spring and summer, we like to be out and about. Isn't that right? We are very energetic. You can use the warm colors to make your viewer feel alive and excited. It's clear that we have to teach Tony a lot about the beach. How about we make a collage to show him so he can learn all about the beach habitat, what other animals live there, and what types of non-living things he will see. This is where the art element of texture comes in. There are many different textures on the shore and under the sea. To get started on your collage, here's what you need. Pipe cleaners, these are optional. Craft palms, crayons, school glue, glue stick, safety scissors, googly eyes, and 3 sheets of construction paper. The colors of construction paper that you'll need are light blue, dark blue, and brown. You'll also need something that has texture, like a placemat for the table or anything that you can trace the texture onto your construction paper. If you're not ready, then pause the video and ask an adult for help. Okay, I believe we're all set. So we have our placemat. You see that this has a lot of texture. We're going to use this to create our sand. So remember, we were talking a lot about art elements, so colors and textures. Texture is what you can use in your picture to show the viewer how something feels. So let's take a look at what we have here. So we're going to start off with the blue construction paper. You don't have to cut this at all. This is going to be your base. So I want you to put this down right here. So put that down and don't do anything with it yet. The first thing you're going to do is take your construction paper. You're going to cut 1/3 off of the top. So if you need to, you can take a ruler. I'm sorry, I forgot to put this in the instructions for what you needed. You can take a ruler and create one straight line for you to cut. And we have our safety scissors, so Addison is going to cut her sheet, and I am going to cut my sheet. Here, you can turn it this way so that you can get the rest of it cut good. Okay. So you can discard this or throw this out or sit it to the side. Oh, you're going to try to do it, yeah. Great job. Cutting it on the white line. So now, this is what you should have. If you line them up at the bottom, you should have a little bit of the light blue showing and then about 2/3 or almost a half of the dark blue showing. Oh, that's good. You're done with that. Okay, so Addison is ready for hers. And if you didn't cut it in a straight line, all you have to do is flip it upside down and glue it down with this way. Because that bottom part is not going to show once we put the brown on. So you can have it like that. All right. So next, we're going to cut the brown paper. And we're going to cut the brown paper in a wavy line. So a wavy line goes like this, kind of like the ocean. So if you want to draw a wavy line, you can draw a wavy line on the paper and then cut. Yes.
Dolphin.
Oh yeah, like dolphins do. Okay. So we are going to cut our wavy line out. And you can take the big piece and put it to the side. You're going to need the smaller piece. So now if you line it all up, it's going to look like this. You have a sky, you have the ocean, and you have the shore. You have the sand. Remember I said if you flip it over to the other side if you need to get that side. Perfect. Addison likes to be perfect, spot on. As much as she can be. Alright, let me help you just a little bit.
Yay.
Yay. Alright. Great job.
Hooray, that's the
So
sound.
now, that's how Addison's looks.
Hooray!
Hooray! So next, we're going to take our brown piece and we're going to take our textured mat or whatever you have that has texture on it. You're going to sit your brown piece on top, take your white crayon and color the brown. Hold on one moment, Addie. I'm going to let you use the mat, okay? And you see how that texture is coming up on it?
Yes, that's cool.
Yes, and this is going to be our sand.
Yeah.
Yes, we're going to make some texture on the sand.
Wow, texture. See.
Yes, and this is making it look like grains. Sand has a lot of grains.
Yes.
So sand isn't just one whole piece of something. It's a lot of tiny little grains together that make a massive shoreline. We're going to take our brown. We're going to go over our texture with the brown. We're using all of our earth tone colors. Earth tone colors, which are the browns and the reds. So we're going to do that. I have red. We're going to put some red in there as well. And then I have black. So with the black, I'm going to create a grainy look by just putting dots. So I'm just going to put dots with the black. So we're just going to put dots with the black. And you can put dots with the red too. So you can get, and the brown actually. So let's just put dots with all the colors. And so that way we can get a sandy look. All right, are you ready, Addie, to do yours? Let's do yours.
Yay.
Okay. So first, Addie, you're going to start off with your white crayon. And just color it to create the texture. Uh-oh, I was just about to tell you don't press down so hard. Okay, so if you're smaller like Addison, I know a lot of times you all tend to press down so hard. So I'm going to show you how to hold your crayon. You're going to hold your crayon to the side like this, not straight down. Because if you put too much pressure on it, then it's going to break. So we're going to hold it to the side, and you're going to gently color on your paper from side to side like this. Instead of how you hold your pencil like that, you're going to hold your crayon like this and gently Try it, Addison. Hold it to the side, like this. Yes. Now try to gently color. Oh, no, I said gentle. See? You see how that's working out? It's going to be just a little bit of color at a time, but as you continue to color and layer your color, then you'll see it show up better. And you can color a larger area when you color this way. If you just color with such, okay, she said she can do it. If you color with great force, then it's only going to color just that one dark line. You want to kind of sketch. I know it's a little different because you guys are just learning how to hold your pencils, and so it's kind of hard for you to reprogram. See, she's just going back to what she knows of how to hold her pencil. She probably says, "Mom, you made me hold my pencil this way." All right, Addison, color some with the brown. And this is mine, so it has the texture in there. So it looks like sand. Okay, you put your brown in there, Addie. Let's put your red in there. So I know for the older children, the first, second, third grade, I know we have a little older than third grade here too. So like I was telling Addison, or telling the younger ones, hold your crayon to the side and color that way. Ooh, look at that.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yes. Put some more brown in there, please. Great job. And then put some more white on top of that. So this is another thing about color that we will learn later. I believe it's on day 3 when we learn about value. You can tint a color by adding white. So if you have a darker, more saturated color, then you can just add white to it. So like if you have a bold red, add white on top and it'll make it into a lighter red. It will tint it. All right. That looks great, Addie. Let's glue it down. So we're going to just put glue on the entire, all the way around the back of your brown paper. So glue on the back, on the side that does not have the crayon. So put the glue on the side that does not have the crayon. Here. And we're going to glue that down at the bottom to make it into our sand. So there we go. We're going to have a sky, an ocean, and a shoreline. Okay. So now let's glue this down. Oh, great job. Oh yeah, she's doing the dots to put the grains on the sand. Great job, Addie. Great job listening. Okay, so now that we have our beach scene, we can do some fun things. We can add some animals. We have some craft palms. You can take your crayons and put some seashells on the shore. You can draw some waves in the water with a white crayon. So I think I'm just going to put a little bit of wavy lines to show ripples in my water. And again, a wavy line just goes, like Addie said, like the dolphins swim. And they jump out of the water. Okay, I think I'm going to use my pipe cleaners, and I'm going to make a starfish, because we have to teach Tommy who lives at the beach. What are some animals that live at the beach, Addie?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
What about crabs?
Yes.
Okay, I thought you said you don't know.
Crabs.
Crabs live at the beach. So what are you making, Addison?
I'm making a twister.
A what?
A twister. Look at
A
the
twister?
No, a twister. Look at the twister.
What's that?
A twister.
What is that?
A twister.
What's a twister?
An animal bear.
Oh my goodness, you're making up animals, I think. If anybody knows what a twister is, then let me know. Okay, so I made a little starfish. So I am going to glue my starfish down with the school glue. Why is this glue so hard? You can create animals out of paper. You can create animals out of any other craft material that you have. This is the collage, so whatever you want. You can even take pictures out of a magazine of beach animals and do it that way. I am also going to make a crab. I'm going to make a crab.
A starfish for me.
Okay. I'm going to use my pipe cleaners and a craft palm. So I'm going to take a craft palm and wrap a pipe cleaner around it. And I'm going to make my crab's legs. Well, actually, I'm going to make my crab's claws first. So I'm just going to take 2 of these, and then I'm going to make a claw shape by twisting it. Alright, so we got that one. We're going to make that claw shape. Alright, and now I'm going to take another one and see if I can make my legs. Hold on, I got that one too long. And you can just do it however you want. You can make up animals. What other animals live at the beach? What animals live inside of the ocean?
Fish.
Yes, fish live inside of the ocean.
And
Whales, dolphins, algae, plankton,
and also
electric eels. Yes, electric eels live inside of the ocean. Plankton are little organisms. And I think we have a virtual field trip about plankton. There are some animals that are in the ocean that actually, they'll just hold out their antennas and catch the plankton, filter the plankton out of the water, and that's what they eat. They don't really eat any like solid foods. Oh man, sharks! I forgot about those. Sharks are scary, but they look super cool. So now I have my little crab, and I'm not gonna be lazy. I'm gonna put his third set of legs. I wasn't gonna put them, but I said, well, why not? Alright, so now I have my crab. I'm gonna put the crab there. I'm going to give my crab some eyes. We'll do this peachy color eyes. Okay, that's good. It's glued. It's glued down. Okay.
Yay.
I'm going to take some of the, whenever you're doing your googly eyes or anything heavier, you take your liquid glue and glue it, because the glue stick won't work. So that's my little crab. And I'm going to put him on the other side of the shore to balance that red color out, and I'm going to put some other colors in the middle. What's that? That looks very cool.
That's me.
That's what?
That's me.
That's me? Oh wow, no wonder it looks so cool. 'Cause that's me. Thanks. Okay, so now I have a crab, I have a starfish. I'm going to put this yellow one up at the corner to make a sun. It's good because it's very important. The sun is very important at the beach. It gives the animals in the sea, some of the animals in the sea, what they need to survive. So like those single-celled organisms that I was talking about, like the plankton and everyone like that, they soak up the sunlight. Phytoplankton soak up the sunlight, and that's how they get their food and energy. So this is mine so far. Now, we talked about some living things that are at the beach, but we did not talk about some non-living things that are at the beach. So, do you know what non-living things are, Addie? Non-living things don't need food, water, or shelter. They just exist. They're not alive, so they don't need any of that. They don't need air. They don't need any of that. So we're going to set all of this stuff to the side. Oh, that's my son. So some things that are non-living at the beach are seashells, rocks, some of the most important one. Okay, so Addison is finished with, what was this? Oh, that was her as a little baby. Okay, so if you'd like to finish your collage and add as many creatures that you can, any animals that live at the beach, in grass that lives at the beach, the brown grass that are in the sand dunes, you can add that by cutting brown construction paper. You can also cut out some seashells, give things different textures, different colors, and then you can also put things in the water, put a boat if you'd like. But this is how mine came out so far. And Addison, let's show yours. Uh-oh, piece broke off or fell off. That's okay, we will just put more glue on it. This is Addison's picture so far. So we have to add all these living things and non-living things so that we can show Tommy what to expect at the beach. So next, we're going to do an activity with water, because we all know that water is at the beach. What you'll need are 6 clear cups. Let's count them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we need 6 clear cups.
4, 5, 6.
And water. So this is fresh water, but at the beach, the ocean has salt water. Have you ever been in the ocean?
Yes, but my daddy took me in the water with me with when I was at the beach.
Yes.
I was.
And the water is very salty in the ocean.
I was nervous.
So you need, yeah, you were nervous. Okay, so you need 6 cups of water in clear cups. And also blue, yellow, and red food coloring. Now, if you're not ready, pause the video and ask a grown-up for help.
I hope this one don't go there.
So we were talking about different types of colors. We talked about warm colors and cool colors. There's also something called primary colors. Primary colors, primary means first. So the colors that come first, red, blue, and yellow, can create secondary colors. Like
Yellow and blue.
yellow and blue. We're gonna take a look and see what they make. So first, we're going to drop maybe about 6 or 7 drops of red in there. We're going to drop maybe 3 to 4. Well, let's just do about 6 of all 3.
I'm gonna do 7.
Okay, well you can do yellow. So we're gonna make red. We'll put about 8 to 10. Okay, so we're going to make, and if you want, you can get a mixing spoon as well. So we're going to have 3 cups that we've colored, 1 with the red, 1 with the blue, and 1 with yellow. And these are our primary colors. So I'm going to mix the red so that we can have our bright colors. Now, if you'd like, you can get a medicine dropper or a spoon to help you. A medicine dropper or a spoon so that you won't waste the water if it's not in a cup that you can pour. So if you don't have it, or if you're not sure, then definitely ask a grown-up for help before you make a mess. We don't want to get the food coloring on anything. Okay, so Addison asked the question, what color does blue and yellow make? What color does blue and yellow make? No.
Green.
Yes. So let's check it out. So we're going to start off with yellow. Okay, and we're going to pour just a little bit of blue. Wow. So now we have green.
Green.
All right, and green, did green come first or second?
Second.
Yes, so green is a secondary color. So what's the next color we're going to make? Red and blue? What does red and blue make?
Purple.
Okay, let's check it out. So we're going to start off with red, and then we're just going to put a little bit of blue in. Let's put a little bit more blue. All right, so now we have purple, but you can't really see that purple very well. You can't see it very well on the camera. Put a little bit more red in there. Okay, yes, mix it and see if it'll make a better shade of purple. That's perfect. Okay, so the last color that we're going to make with red and yellow. So let's see. We're going to start off with yellow. And then Addison, can you pour just a little bit of red in there?
It is
Ooh,
orange.
that is a beautiful orange.
It looks like yellow.
Well, it's a yellow orange. Well, in order to make it look a little more orange, we'll put more red. Is that a better orange for you?
Yeah.
All right. All right, so now we have red,
How
yellow,
about
blue,
indigo.
indigo. Well, we can't quite make indigo with this. But we are missing indigo. You're right. Indigo is a bluish violet. But we're not gonna mess around with making indigo today, Addie. Okay, so the colors of the rainbow are red, orange, yellow. I'm putting them in order. Green, blue, indigo would go right here if we had it, and violet, which is purple, or a type of purple. So that would be our colors of the rainbow. All right, so let's take our colors of the rainbow. We're going to do something fun. We know what we don't want to happen when we go to the beach. When you go to the beach, what kind of weather do you want it to be?
Snow.
Snow? What? You're going to be freezing cold. We don't want it to be snow. We want it to be warm so that we can have our shoes off in the sand, get in the water. So what we don't want to happen, we don't want it to be cold, but we don't want it to be rain. So we have to look at those clouds and see if they are rain clouds. So let's see if we can make a rain cloud. This is what you'll need. You'll need a large glass jar or a drinking glass, shaving cream, your colors that you just created, and water. If you need help, pause the video and ask a grown-up. So let's get started. We're going to pour.
Let's make it big.
Make it big.
Yeah.
We're going to pour about 2/3 of the way.
Yeah.
Then we're going to take our shaving cream.
Shaving cream.
If I can open it. We're going to make a big puffy cloud.
Wow, puffy, puffy.
So let's make a big
Oh,
puffy
look
cloud.
on the bottom.
Ooh.
Pretty.
So whenever the water at the beach, or the water anywhere really, whenever the water evaporates, turns into gas, flies up into the sky, or floats up into the sky.
Like fire gas.
Then clouds start to form as a lot of water gets up there. So once that evaporated water starts to come together and it starts to build water molecules that form into raindrops. Once those raindrops get heavy in the clouds, then they start to fall back to the ground. So I love the rain, especially in the summer, but when I go to the beach, I don't want it to rain. But let's make us some rainbow rain. Maybe if it was rainbow rain, I would like it. So one more thing, you're going to need your medicine dropper. So we're going to take our medicine dropper, get all these different colors. Red, orange, yellow, green.
Wow.
Get some more green in there. Blue. We're going to drop these colors.
Right here it looks like purple.
Yeah, a little bit. But when you put it on that cloud, it looks like blue.
Nice.
So we're going to drop.
Right there.
We're going to drop all these colors like water that has gone up into the
Wait,
sky.
it looks like marshmallows over here.
Yeah. We're going to keep putting on there. And as the cloud, okay, here. As the cloud fills with water, then the drops start to fall out of the clouds. Ooh, it looks like the blue is coming down.
I can't see the blue.
It's coming. It's about to start dropping. you're about to see. Because sometimes when you see a rain cloud far away and it looks like a little hazy part coming down, that's what it's starting to do. So now we're starting to get some drops to come down. Let's see if I can drop a little bit of red. Let's see. So we can get some cool colors in there. Ooh.
What?
Mommy dropped a little bit too much.
That's okay.
That's okay. I see the red is starting to come down. So let's review. What are we going to tell Tommy? He needs to pack clothes for warm weather. And he can expect to see crabs, seashells, rocks, sand, grass, starfish, fish, whales, maybe even sharks at the beach. And remember, what was the water? Is the ocean fresh water or salt water?
Salt water.
Yes, the ocean is salt water. Tony lives in fresh water, so he may not want to get into the ocean. Anything else that we need to tell him? Oh, we need to tell him to check the weather, because sometimes the beach isn't fun if it's raining. So if it's going to be rainbow rain at the beach, then maybe we should stay inside. So you can use all of these elements of art. Color, texture are the first two that we'll cover. We'll cover more as we get through our lessons for the week. So you can use these things to create interesting pictures like we did with the sand in our collage. So I want to thank you all for joining us. We'll see you for day 2, the technology day, studying animations. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, that's so cool.